There, Zam here for NerdTube. So, if you don't mind, I want to quickly talk about this beautiful concoction that is Andor Season 1 and 2, Rogue One, and Star Wars A New Hope. It's hard to believe that Star Wars A New Hope is almost 50 years old. Almost. It's crazy to think about it. Regardless, the storytelling here between these three projects is beautiful. Andor, what we got from that was a man who was basically trying to find himself in this crazy world under the Empire, and he decides to be a rebel for the Alliance. And then he makes the ultimate sacrifice in Rogue One by helping steal the Death Star plans. And then we see that sacrifice being paid off in A New Hope. And not just his sacrifice. When Luke makes that shot, he's the last X-Wing pilot. All of his co-pilot colleagues have either been killed or their X-Wings are too damaged for them to continue, as in the case of Wedge Antilles. And when you see him make that shot, you realize, wow, after destroying the Death Star, that shot was made and that opportunity came to him because of all the sacrifices that happened prior to that moment, with his co-pilots dying, Cassian and Jin dying on Scarif at the end of Rogue One, and not just them, but all the people that helped them get to that moment, of stealing the Death Star plans so they can send it to the rebels, and then how beautifully and seamlessly Rogue One and A New Hope, one ends, the other one begins. It's fantastic. Darth Vader's chasing them down as he was at the end of Rogue One, straight into A New Hope. And prior to that, with Rogue One and Andor, when we see the end of Season 2 of Andor getting prepared to go find somebody who will be giving them information on this super weapon, called the Death Star. Something he obviously kind of knew of during the Season 2 of Andor, but still, nevertheless, he got more information on that, regarding people like Krennic as well in Rogue One. And even during Andor itself, with him and all the people around him, like people like Luthen and various other people who all gave their lives, all died for this bigger cause. Some of them not even realizing what they were giving their lives for initially or overall, because there was so much chaos they couldn't envision the bigger picture, that they were going to end up helping be a conduit in destroying the Death Star. And it's very bittersweet knowing that people died for this, and it's very sad and all of that. But at the same time, when you see the storytelling, it and how everything develops, it almost puts a smile on your face. It's quite satisfying knowing that all of these projects culminated so well together. Something that started almost 50 years ago to now, and how everything works so well, and then we get the payoff. It's just brilliant. It's brilliant, and I'm very emotional talking about it. If this was the real world, I'd be crying right now. And it's real for me. God damn it! So, regarding things like this, when it's done so well, you love it. This is beautiful storytelling of the highest order, and I recommend for some of you fans out there to watch the final episode of Andor, because it goes straight into Rogue One. Watch Rogue One, because it goes straight into A New Hope. And then when you see Luke making that shot, just be happy knowing that, wow, he made that shot because so many people died for him to make that shot. And it's beautiful. It really is beautiful. Let me know what you think about this. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to NerdTube, the greatest social media channel you never heard of. Take care. Bye bye.